As an artist, quite often it's difficult to see exactly what your work is for. You know, an artwork doesn't necessarily have a purpose, it is an artwork. But as soon as you're making a memorial, then it has a huge purpose, it's such a significant purpose. It takes on a much greater importance than any artwork I've ever made before, really.
I'd been diagnosed with breast cancer and had been in hospital for an operation, and it was during my recuperation he had a cold, so he'd had time off work to look after me but came ill with a cold and then got an ear infection which unfortunately led to meningitis, which was obviously quite a shock for somebody that was sort of only 47 and been quite fit and healthy. Well, when somebody dies so quickly and you don't sort of have a chance to say anything about, you know, to them or goodbye or even imagine that they're going to die, you're just lost. It's just shock, and you're in another world really. You're just fuzzy. The world's fuzzy, and it takes a long time to get through that. So we had him cremated, and then it was a big sort of try to figure out what to do with the ashes, because we'd never talked about it. Say he was only 47, so it wasn't the sort of thing that you worried about. I met with Kate and we went through some of the work that they've done with Elysium Memorials, and I looked at some of their sort of standard pieces, and we were talking about maybe developing one of those to become something a bit more personal to me and Phil. You need to be able to trust the designers and the craftspeople to know that you're going to get the quality that it deserves, and also that they're going to take on board, you know, what you've been through, and also listen to your story, if you like.
You go to a cemetery or to a churchyard to go and visit a headstone there, and then you come away from it and you leave it behind. Whereas if you've got a memorial in your home, then it needs to be something you want around you, something that you're going to love in 10 years' time as much as you love it when you first had it made. It's got to be something inspirational and something that you enjoy for many years, and then that your children or whoever will want to receive as well. Instead of it just being everybody having the same sort of coffin with you know, the brass handles, all of a sudden, you know, if somebody was interested in ecology, then they want to find one that's made from willow, you know, from the Somerset levels. And, you know, why shouldn't memorials be the same? There's no written rule as to what people should or shouldn't have. It just so happens that people are beginning to want to talk about death and think about it and be in control of it, you know, and take it upon themselves instead of it being decided for them.
So it was really a process of how we personalised it for Phil and me, and the things that became relevant. So that came out of sort of conversations with Kate, really, about what Phil and I did and what there was about Phil that were quite important or marked him out in certain ways. So the base is a particular wood because that's the woods that he used to play in as a child, with beech woods. The decoration on the base is to do with us walking on the hills and being out in the countryside. The colour blue is because he supported Sheffield Wednesday. So these are all things that, you know, I know, but somebody else looking at it as a piece of art won't know those things, and that's what works for me.
Everything is designed for the person, and each piece contains several processes. So you might have a wooden base turned by the wood turner, and then the glass bowl blown by the glass blower, and then the calligraphy engraved by the calligrapher and glass engraver. You know, and then the top rim of it might be polished and cut by the glass cutter. You know, so all these, and each piece has those people working on it, and it shows.
What I really like about it is it's unique, and it's because Phil was unique. We're all unique, so it's very relevant to him and my life with him.
At Elysium, we really want to try and focus on the fact that everybody is an individual, everybody is unique, and we want to make something for them that is as special and as unique as they were. The fact that that I'm involved in an artwork that could help somebody through the grieving process and help them maybe at a very difficult time in their lives is extremely rewarding for me, and adds a huge significance to the art we make.